A very good morning to all the dignitaries, faculties, and participants present over here. I am Professor Kuntala Das of EC Department of Bengal Institute of Technology. Would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all in this AICT IST sponsored 1 week online faculty development program on Internet of Things application is going to be conducted by Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Light symbolizes brightness and prosperity. It removes the forces of darkness and gives us positivity. In spiritual word, light means light. So we can also think of light as giving us new direction in life. With this noble thought, let us start this morning by lighting the lamp. All of you, please join with us to this lighting the lamp ceremony.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Starting from can machine think to connecting the devices over internet to communicate with us intelligently is the storyline of IoT. Internet of Things are most talked topic of nowadays. The IoT aims to unify everything in our world under a common infrastructure, giving us not only control of things around us, but also keeping us informed of the state of the things. IoT is the idea of making devices and objects smarter by linking them to the internet. This technology with immense engineering application is the need for today's industry and academia. This FDP serves as a platform to train and educate the faculty to interact on cutting-edge technologies in this emerging area. We are honored to have with us our very own Principal Sir of Bengal Institute of Technology, Dr. N.C. Ghosh. First, we would like to felicitate Principal Sir virtually. Please share flower bouquet. Sir, please accept this felicitation.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now I would like to request our principal sir to grace the event and say something.
Yeah, very good morning to each and everyone. It's a beautiful morning today. So I, on behalf of the organizing committee and also on my behalf as the principal of Bengal Institute of Technology, heartily welcome all our guests, faculty members, and also the participants from different colleges, and also our organizing committee. So first of all, I heartily welcome our chief guest, Professor Shoikat Mitro, Honorable Vice Chancellor of MACOUT, for making his time available to inaugurate this specific program, which, as Professor Kuntala Das said, it is IoT applications. And it's a faculty development program. And then I heartily welcome our guest of honor, Colonel B. Bankert, Director of FD Cell of AICTE, to this program. So he could manage his time to be with us in this inaugural session. So I heartily again welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Pratap Singh Kaka Saheb Desai, President of ISTE. So welcome, sir, to this program. Then we have our guest, Dr. N.R. Banerjee, former Vice Chancellor of Beshu Seafood. So he is with us in this inaugural program. So I heartily welcome you, sir. We have again our guest, Professor Dr. J.K. Mondal, Kolani University. He is also with us. I welcome you, sir. So we have a guest speaker, Professor Sudeep Kumar Roy, Dean Academic, IIEST, Shivpur. So you are also welcome to this inaugural program. So as Professor Kuntala Das said that IoT has many sectoral applications. It is out our decision processes that you all are experts. You will be delivering lectures in different sessions. Being an advanced immersive technology, it will play a pivotal role in years to come. So this COVID-19 pandemic has made us aware that, okay, how IoT and all other AI and all other machine learning, how important they are now. We need to make our students knowledgeable on this subject through upgradation of our faculties. That is why this induction and also this course refresher program on Internet of Things applications is being organized to address all these issues. I thank you to AICTE and ISTE for sponsoring this very important course. So I also take this liberty to thank the organizing committee led by Professor Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, who is organizing this course. And this course is being organized by the ECE, Electronics and Communication Engineering Department of Bengal Institute of Technology. As you know that organizing an event is not that easy, and there are a number of faculties or speakers in this particular course. They are from different spectrum and also from different countries as well, and different universities and also academia in the country itself. So I thank my colleague, Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, for organizing this event by inviting different speakers, and also the organizing committee. You know, miss, when a event is being organized, in the background there are a lot of activities has to take place. So I thank the organizing committee for organizing this event very nicely. And also all the participants, they are from different colleges and different institutes in the eastern part of India, mainly from the eastern part of India, for being with us in this particular faculty development program. So without taking much time, so I once again heartily welcome all our invited guests and also the guest speaker and all the participants. So take the advantage of the expert speakers, because you know these type of courses are being organized very rarely, and it is being sponsored by AICT and IST. Definitely, it has got a value addition to this particular pandemic era. So thank you very much. Thank you very much to each and everyone.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words and good wishes. Now, I would like to request Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, coordinator of this FDP, to explain the objective of the FDP. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Honorable Colonel B. Venkat, Director Faculty Development Cell, AICT. Honorable Dr. Pratap Singh Keshav Kaka Saheb Desai, President IST. Professor Shoykot Moitro, Honorable Vice Chancellor Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology and National Executive Council member from IST West Bengal section. Honorable Dr. Enar Banerjee, former Vice Chancellor Besu, Chairman IST West Bengal Section, Professor Dr. Josna Kumar Mondol, Professor Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Kalyani University, Professor Dr. Sudip Kumar Roy, Dean Academics IST Shibpur, and member Section Managing Committee IST West Bengal Section, our very own principal sir, our HOD madam, all the other departmental HODs, faculties, staff member of Bengal Institute of Technology, Kolkata, and finally, all the participants of this FDP. Hope all of you are maintaining good health and spirit during this COVID-19 pandemic situation. Myself, Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, take this privilege to say thank you all for being present over here for this August gathering for 1 week online AICTE IST induction orientation program on Internet of Things application during this 14 to 19 February 2022, which is organized by the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Bengal Institute of Technology, Kolkata. First of all, I must mention and acknowledge AICTE and ISTE for giving the required approval for organizing this prestigious AICTE IST FDP. I am also obliged to the management of Bengal Institute of Technology and Techno India Group to encourage me to organize such a novel program. I would like to inform you that we have received immense responses from the faculty members across the country to participate in this prestigious event. We are going to organize the FDP on the Internet of Things application. We must know that the Internet of Things aims to enable the interconnection and integration of the physical world and cyberspace. It represents the trend of future networking and leads the fourth wave of industrial revolution, that is Industry 4.0. As all we know that IoT is the biggest stakeholder of Industry 4.0. IoT covers a wide spectrum of applications, including the detailed real-time sensing of our environment and the embedding of connected intelligence into the everyday objects. Eventually, almost anything will be able to have its own verifiable identity, be location aware, have the ability to communicate and trade information, become a direct consumer and provider of services, and have the potential for fully autonomous operation. So by the blessing of IoT, we can operate devices from the remote center. The fundamental objective of IoT is to obtain and analyze data from things, that is devices, that were previously disconnected from most data processing tools. These data is generated by physical things, obviously devices deployed at the very edge of the network, such as motors, light bulbs, generator, pump, and relays that perform specific tasks to support a business process. IoT is about connecting these unconnected devices, that is things, and sending their data to the cloud or internet to be analyzed. The influence of IoT reaches across an entire ecosystem of things, from consumer product to advanced manufacturing automation solution. From industry to industry, IoT solutions impact the way companies design, manufacture, operate, and service product, as well redefine and optimize existing business process across the value chain. I would like to share with you all that during this 6-day FDP, we will cover various aspects of the advanced IoT applications. More specifically, we can say that IoT of everything we will try to cover in this 6 days faculty development program. which will be presented by the eminent subject experts from industry and reputed academia like IITs, NITs, IIITs, TCS Innovation Cell, etc. We do believe that this FDP will fulfill the objective like to provide exposure to current research and development in cyber physical systems, which also encompass technologies such as smart grid, smart home, intelligent transportation, and smart cities. Secondly, knowledge and skill in developing various solutions for solving engineering problems in society. And finally, to span a variable high-end industry that benefits from large and complex future Internet and Internet of Things technology. Again, thank you to all of the respected and honorable guests and participants for being here in this August gathering to make this event successful. Thank you. Over to Professor Kuntala Das.
Thank you so much, sir, for your explanation of IoT. Now, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Professor Dr. Shoykot Moitro, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, West Bengal, and National Executive Council member, IST. First, we would like to felicitate sir virtually. Please share flower bouquet and memento. Sir, please accept this memento.
Thank you very much.
Sir, please accept this flower bouquet.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, we would love to hear from you, sir.
Good morning to all of you present over here. I'm indeed very happy that Bengal Institute of Technology is organizing a faculty development program on Internet of Things applications with the support from AICT and IST. And this is a this is an extremely important area where we need to give our faculties more exposure because of the fact that in this century, world is moving in a direction where many things are happening in digital platform, and automation is taking a lot of role in disrupting and in restructuring many of our existing practices in industrial applications, considering the emergence of Industry 4.0, where automation, analytics, remote work process are the main features. Then data capturing is of prime importance. And IoT applications are of significant importance or significant, has a lot of significance in this respect, because the data capturing from different points and analysis of this data to get meaningful insight, to manipulate, to control the process, to upgrade the process, to develop new process. These are going to be these practices followed in industries. And for this purpose, we need to have a profound knowledge for IoT applications in industrial sectors, in other areas as well. In healthcare sectors, we are also observing the emergence of these digital healthcare, then telemedicines, then all these applications are different gadgets for monitoring the patients from remote points. These are going to be more and more prevalent. And for this purpose, we need to deploy lots of IoT devices. And we are importing, these numbers of wearables and IoT devices from other countries. Now, Government of India is planning to develop its own capacity to develop and to manufacture all these IoT gadgets at our places, our own places. And in this decade, we'll be seeing lots of this manufacturing organizations are coming forward or are being developed for manufacturing these IoTs at our for catering to the requirements of our industrial sectors, of our healthcare sectors, and other social sectors. Because artificial intelligence, data science, automations, analytics, these are the major things which are going to transform each and every these aspects of our lives. And that therefore we need to have skilled professionals who can take up these types of activities, whereby their researches, by their applications of their skills, they will be able to leverage the benefits of all this changing scenario. Data is going to be the primary resource of each and every country. Already we are seeing this emergence of a culture like this. Data is going to be the major driving force of the economy. Capturing of data, therefore, is of prime importance for each and every nation, each and every country. And in our country, considering the vastness, considering the diversity, considering the huge populations, we're going to have numbers of advantages, but we need to translate these advantages in reality and to bring the benefits to the large numbers of populations of this country. And for this purpose, these applications of technology, these disruptive technologies, emerging technologies, these are going to be of prime importance. And of the late, what we are seeing that the culture of our teaching and learning process is also changing because of the requirement of continuous upgradations of our knowledge, skill, and perception. And for that purpose, such type of training is of prime importance, of considerable importance, because earlier, even at 3-4 decades before, we need not to upgrade ourselves. We were quite reluctant to upgrade ourselves, and whatever we had learned from our university days or from our course curriculum, we continue to use all those things for our these own deliberations. But the time has changed. Right now, if we are not upgrading ourselves on a regular basis in a very in this quickly changing scenario, then we'll be downgrading. And therefore, this faculty development programs on a regular basis is of significant importance. And I am very happy that AICT has taken this role of supporting these faculty development programs in emerging areas at different institutes. An umpteen number of times I'm sharing these digital platforms with Colonel Venkat at different occasions. These faculty development programs organized by our universities at other institutes connected with us directly or indirectly. And this is a very, very important requirement because this is what which we are also thinking, because this faculty development program will develop numbers of faculties with the latest state of knowledge, understanding, and skill, and that can be translated. That knowledge can be percolated for the benefits of our students, learning community, major learning community, stakeholders. And I wish that these faculty development programs will serve the purpose in that directions. And I'm very happy that numbers of resource persons from industries will be sharing their knowledge and experience at this platform. This is also a major requirement now. Many things are changing at the industry at the first point, and at our academic sites, we need to capture all this change things or changing these ideas. Therefore, otherwise, the manpower which will be producing, they may not be relevant. They may not be, that much, this competent enough to take up the challenging scenario of this industry whenever they'll be joining these professional fields. So, from that point, these faculty development programs, it is a carefully chosen and topic on a very important area. I would like to congratulate the organizers. But these faculty development programs, the management of this Bengal Institute of Technology, and all these stakeholders associated with this institute, AICT, IST, and at the same time, my congratulations to all the participants. And one point I always say at every occasion, so that you see in digital platforms, everything is happening, but digital platforms, it is quite challenging to keep your focus and concentration level intact for a long period of time. Therefore, you engage yourselves in active learning by taking notes of all the points being discussed at these platforms, and at the same time expanding your horizon of understanding by taking by validating all these things from digital platforms, because lots of these resources are available, which is accessible. And so therefore the understanding your own in this particular area, any area, is quite formidable right now. And there is no difficulty in getting all this access, getting all these resources, accessing all these resources. So and engage yourselves in active interactions with all the resource persons over here to clarify your doubts and confusion. So then only the purpose of these faculty development programs will be fully justified. So I wish you all the best. I again congratulate the organizers of these programs, and my sincere thanks to Bengal Institute of Technology for inviting me, for sharing my ideas at this platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivational speech. And now we know what is the importance of IoT.
I kindly accept this, sir.
Thank you.
Sir,
Thank
please
you.
kindly accept this memento, sir.
Thank you. I'm accept. Thank you very much.
Now, I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Pratap Singh Kakasaheb Desai, President, IST. Before that, we want to felicitate virtually. Sir, please accept this memento.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Sir, please accept this bouquet.
Thank you.
Sir, please say a few words. Over to you, sir.
Guest of honor of today's function, and a very dynamic leader of a faculty development cell of EICT, and the person who is responsible for taking up this activity of faculty development at a different level, Colonel B. Venkat. Section Chair, my colleague in the National Executive Council of IST, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Metro, Section Chairman of Bengal section of IST, and former Vice Chancellor Professor N.R. Banerjee, Professor J.K. Mandal, Professor Sudeep Kumar Roy, my Secretary cum Treasurer of Bengal section of IST, Jyoti Sekhar Banerjee, who is also the convener of this program, Madam Kuntala Das, other dignitaries present over here, my colleagues in the faculty, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here at this pleasant morning on the occasion of a inaugural function of 1 week faculty development program being organized by a prestigious institution, Bengal Institution of Technology, and that too on a very relevant topic of IoT and its applications. While addressing Professor Jyoti Banerjee, he acknowledged IST and EICT for selecting this institution for conduct of this program. But let me admit in the beginning itself, whenever we shortlist the institutions for conduct of such programs, yes, we receive thousands of applications, and the job of selecting a few institutions of them becomes very critical. And therefore, we look into the criteria. We go for a criteria. The two major criteria that we apply while selecting these programs for institutions for conduct of programs. Number one is the reputation of the institution. How the institution is doing. What credentials the institution has earned. And number two, the topic chosen and the capacity of that institution to make justice with the topic. My dear friends, when it came to the Bengal Institute of Technology of Kolkata, there was no second thought either on the part of AICT or on the part of IST. Because you people have created your own stand, you people have earned the credentials and your reputation has won this program, I would say, other than the program has been awarded to you. It has not been awarded, you people have bagged it. Second important thing I just was mentioning about, and that was the topic chosen. The topic chosen by you is very apt, appropriate, and relevant at this point of time. Professor Jyoti Prakash has already mentioned about the IoT, and even Professor Maitro has talked about it. I'm not an expert in IoT. I'm a mechanical engineering guy. But still, we all know that these technologies, these emerging technologies, have occupied each and every facet of our life. It's almost impossible to imagine every sector today without these technologies. These technologies are changing the fates of the industry. Right from agriculture, tourism, logistics, healthcare, and everywhere, you will find these technologies coming up, taking the position and changing the entire paradigm. Therefore, now it becomes very important for each and everyone, not only for the teachers and even the students of engineering institutions, going further, each and everyone who is capable of contributing something into the national development must know these technologies, because these are going to be the tools that will help them improve their efficiency. See, whatever we produce to the market, our students, they are just like a pizza base. Unless the toppings are added to that, flavors are added to that, it will not get a value. And so unless we give, unless we impart our students a knowledge that will address to solve the problems of a people, because when knowledge is used to solve the people's problem, it becomes a technology. Students today are not interested into the contents, and majority of our institutions we are focusing on delivery of the contents. Today, students know where the contents are available. They know each and everything. They are a step ahead. 1 or 2 decades back, teacher and the libraries were the only source of information for the students. Today, it's not so. Many times, students are ahead of us as far as the information is concerned. But unless that information is converted into the knowledge, that is done by thinking. We have to felicitate the student, make the student think on that information. And when he or she thinks on that information, it gets converted into the knowledge. And when that knowledge is used to solve a real life problem, it becomes a technology. Internet of Things we are talking about, it's a technology. And it can be used in different ways. So how you think will decide what shape that technology will take, what problem that technology will solve. And I strongly believe that this will help us in broaden the base of opportunities, because it's not in only one direction. In many directions, in many areas, this can be used. And one starts thinking on that. Definitely he or she will realize this can be used here or there or somewhere else. And that will increase the base of opportunities, because today, the objective of an education has changed. If you ask a question to all your students, why you are studying into engineering? almost all students, every student will give only one answer to get a good job, to get a salary, to secure a future. Swami Vivekananda once has said that the objective of education system becomes to get a job, or getting a job becomes an objective of any education system, such education system will never produce an entrepreneur. Such country will produce team of slaves. And therefore, my dear friends, to avoid others to rule us once again, we have to think independently. We have to job creators than be a job seekers. And this will happen when the element of thinking is inculcated into the students, not only into the students, but into the teachers also. We all have seen in our generations, few teachers using a notebook for years together. Same lecture repeated number of years, 20 years, 30 years, depending on his service. And that has changed everything. It's not a history. That even history also, if you do look into the different angle, you will find something different out of that. Because it's a perception of an individual, and that depends upon an angle in which he thinks of he or she thinks. Similarly, unless we make our students think and make them attack the problem of the people, those who are at the bottom of economic pyramid of this world, where almost 87% population is staying, and their problems are still unaddressed. The focus of the innovation today is at the top of the economic pyramid. That focus is to be shifted. We have to address the problems of the people, those whose earning is just less than 400 or 200 rupees a day. Unless we do that, I think we will not be making use of technology in the true sense. That will be a social, we will be committing a social sin. Mahatma Gandhi has written a book on 7 social sins. I'm not going to talk about that much, but one social sin, what he has addressed is technology without humanity. If the technology developed is not serving the humanity, then we are committing a social sin. And therefore, I feel all of us have to, we all are engineers. We have to think in a different way, and that's our job. We have to think in a different way. We have to attack the problems of those people. And definitely, as Nelson Mandela has said, that technology is a strong tool that have a potential to change the billions of the lives. And yes, if we think in that direction, in no time, we will change those lives. I thank this organization, Bengal Institute of Technology, for coming forward, joining hands with AICT and IST for the conduct of such program, and opening this thing for the participants to get themselves exposed to the new technologies. My dear participants, this refresher program is objective of this program. Refresher program is just not making you aware of this particular topic. This is not just to increase the level of your knowledge. Remember, we have to change this definition now, change the objective, learn something from this program and utilize it. Unless you do it, your students won't do it. We are a role model for the students. We are a role model for the nation. We have a capacity to propel the destiny of the nation, and therefore we have to be the part of a change that we expect to happen. And therefore, change yourself. Expand the horizon of your knowledge and make use of this knowledge to solve the people problem. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening words that will help our faculties over here. Now, I would like to request our guest of honor, Colonel B. Venkat, Director, Faculty Development Cell, AICT, to address the session. Before that, I want to welcome you, sir, virtually. Please share flower bouquet and memento.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Please accept this felicitation, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, ma'am.
Over to you, sir.
Ma'am, thank you. Thanks a lot for actually giving me a chance to be speaking. Let me first compliment each one of you for a very wonderful program that you people have initiated. And this program happens to be collaboration with AICT and IST and your esteemed institution. I had an honor of listening to very esteemed Honorable President of IST, three very esteemed people and august people, very well into academics, had come and spoken. And let me assure you that the length and breadth of actually speaking the genesis of this program as to why we do it, what is the rationale, what is the purpose, what is the outcome, what is we supposed to be achieving, has already been enunciated, and that has already been drilled home. My only expectation, my only requirement out of this program is for the participants who are connected that the people need to be serious enough that in case if you have voluntarily come forward to join a training program for a duration of 6 days, it then becomes your mandated duty that you do justice to your this particular commitment and come out with a little bit more changed person. Internet of Things and its application does not require any further elaboration on the importance. All that can be said from our side here, that this is the subject which is going to be driving you in the times to come. This is the subject, this is the revolutionary new emerging areas which will not be limited to any single discipline, any field of application. It would be applicable across the board in every activity. So the more you people become proficient, the more beneficiary to yourself. And the moment as a faculty member, you enhance your capacity, capability, or for that matter, your competency, you will be in a better position to have that transfer to the students. That is what is required. That is what is desired. And I sincerely need to be thanking everyone. First of all, I need to be thanking Professor Desai, sir, the Honorable President, for actually speaking, coming on board of IST and driving these activities. Thank you, sir. It's an absolute pleasure to be associated with you in these training programs. The Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, in spite of his busy schedule, did take out time. So that shows the nature of importance of a training program, and that too when we keep it for the faculty members. And last but not the least, we have your principal, sir, coming in. We have your coordinator, Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee, for actually doing these programs. And I was listening to your principal, and yes, I am in 100% agreement with him when he said that these training programs are not conducted or not made available the manner in which you and me are sitting today on a platform so easily. It requires phenomenal amount of hard work. It requires phenomenal amount of laborious planning. A lot of people behind the scenes who are also from your institute, that is, let me assure you that Bengal Institute of Technology. Thanks to each one of you. It's a pleasure from AICT to be associated with you. It's an honor to be coming on a training program which has such a large implication to be making our fellow faculty members more capable and thereby in turn making sure that our education system improves. Thank you once again. Thanks a lot. A pleasure interacting with you, and let me assure you that this will not be the last one in which we are interacting. There will be many more to come. So till the next meeting, best wishes and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wise words. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Inar Banerjee, former Vice Chancellor, Bengal Engineering and Science University, Shibpur, and Chairman, IST West Bengal Section. Before that, I want to welcome you, sir, virtually. Please share flower bouquet and memento too. Sir, please accept this memento. Dr. Inar Banerjee, sir.
I think he's
Please unmute yourself, sir. Dr.
Yes,
Inar Banerjee. Yes.
Yes.
Please accept this, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry for the interruption.
Sir, please accept this flower bouquet.
I've accepted, duly accepted. Thank you very much.
Over to you, sir. Please say a few words.
Thank you. Honorable Vice Chancellor Macaut, Professor Shoikot Moitro, Colonel Venkat, Professor Pratap Singh Desai, Dr. Ghosh, and my colleagues in the ISTE. I'm very happy to be with you here this morning for this great program we have organized. I feel that in today's world, teachers will have to continuously update themselves. Otherwise, they will become what I am today, educated illiterate. I remember about 3 decades ago when I was working in the power sector, when the concept of smart grid, we in our company, we experienced this from Singapore Power Company, and the kind state of smartness at that point of time. And today, with the concept of interdisciplinary approach, the way we have become smarter in terms of smart grid and elsewhere with the application of artificial intelligence and other technologies in hand, this is certainly miraculous and highly laudable. And you know, unless we learn how these technologies could be oriented towards, first, benefit of teachers, secondly, benefit of students, and thirdly, benefit of people at large. Anything that you learn should be translated to reality in terms of improving the quality of life of people, not only quality of work life of industrial workforce. Scientists and engineers are a very important part thereof. I am very happy to see the way the program has been designed and the way several brains at Bengal Institute of Technology, faculty members, you have joined together to structure it in such a beautiful manner. There has been a blend of academia and industry people to give their best in terms of design. And I do hope something that is well designed will also deliver well. And I hope the participants will learn a lot and they will be able to take forward the message that they learn or that they take from here. I thank IST and AICT for their patronage to Bengal Institute of Technology, which is one of the best institutes of technology in the private sector in our state, and which is doing its best in terms of upgrading the knowledge of their teachers by organizing this kind of faculty development programs, or FDPs we call in short. And we do hope participants will be able to take best out of it. With these words, I once again thank the organizers, ISTE, AICTE, the authorities of BIT, led by Professor Ghosh, Dr. Jyotishekhar Banerjee, and other faculty members. And we do hope the benefit will be rightly reaped by the dear participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wise words. Now, I would like to request Professor Dr. Jyotsna Kumar Mondal, Professor, Department of CSE, Kalyani University, Chairman, IET Kolkata Center, former Chairman, CSI Kolkata Chapter, to say a few words. Before that, I want to welcome you, sir, virtually. Please share memento and bouquet. Please accept this, sir.
Thank you. I'm honored.
Thank you.
Please accept this memento, sir.
Thank you.
Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Kuntala Das. Honorable esteemed dignitaries in the virtual mode, we are still missing the association physically, I think since January 2020. And mostly we are meeting in this platform, e-platform, but still we are assimilating our ideas and others. So regarding this FDP, you see, this is the opportunities came with this pandemic situation, that we can interact, we can learn, we can enhance in our home. An enormous number of program I can join if I wish to gather more knowledge. Now, you see, earlier when we used to go for a refresher course and orientation course, that was only 2 opportunity. And even this 15 days faculty development program and the 1 week faculty development program was not recognized everywhere for their advancement of the career and others. That was the situation, I think. So then, now the scenario has been changed, because we used to get a 28 days leave from the university or the institute. You stay there, you gather the knowledge, then you come back after 1 month. Sometimes you are not getting the leave due to the various occasions, so we cannot go. Sometimes we are not selected. 200 application applied, only 60 seats. You see, that situation is now gone. Now, thanks to the AICT, Government of India, they are just promoting this enormously. And as a result, all of us, all the faculty members benefited directly, and the students are being benefited indirectly through the faculty members. So I have opportunity, I can go. And only earlier another thing is there, that NPTEL course, if you desire to see and read, you just go and read in your home. That was the only opportunity. But now these opportunities are enormous for every one of us. Every one of us sitting my home, my university, my institute, I am taking whatever the course is needed. But I have one caution all of you, that you read, you learn, you take your lesson from all entire this course, this IoT. I think no doubt now it is the backbone of our society. Knowingly or unknowingly, every one of us, maybe literate or maybe illiterate, we are using some handheld device and we are using some sensor. You see, even who does not know anything, the mobile is on, GPS is on, and see the congestion on your traffic. Is red, so I'll not go. That means that is the application benefit of device and your mobile applications you are using, what the Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee has initiated rightly for the benefit of the teacher, student, and the society. Because we are the part of the society, and we have a lot of responsibility, 3 types of responsibility. When you are taking this course, you see that I am taking this course, I am enhanced with my knowledge from various experts. You disseminate your knowledge in your institution for your future development, future research. CAS is one, definitely that will be there. But other than that, you develop yourself, you develop your lab, you develop your society in your department, then it will be fruitful. And secondly, you disseminate your acquired knowledge to your student. Please associate your students. You just find out that you have a lot of motivated students and potential students in your department, in your class. You take at least some of them and disseminate your idea so that they will be
enhanced more, and that will be our application, and that will be the fruitfulness of this course designed by this Bengal Institute of Technology, honorable principal, all the faculty members, dynamic leadership of Jyotishikhar Banerjee. I hope this is enormous inputs the participants will get. Only the thing is that how these inputs be materialized into the lab and institute and to the students and to the culture for the future development of the institute and the society, that will be fruitful. And thank you for inviting me and giving me opportunity to share few words. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Now, I would like to welcome Professor Dr. Sudeep Kumar Roy, Dean Academic IEST, Tipur, and member of Section Managing Committee, IST, West Bengal Section. Please share.
Good morning. Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Please accept this memento, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, please accept this flower bouquet.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Felicity.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Over to you, sir.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning, all the dignitaries present in this program. At the very beginning, I express my sincere thanks to the organizers for giving me an opportunity to be present in this program. This is the program on Internet of Things. Now, let me share one point that today I come to a doctor's chamber. I am waiting outside the chamber, and I am being able to participate in the program because of this internet. Otherwise, I would be either I have to skip the appointment or I have to skip this program. So this is now, the internet is now everywhere in our life, and definitely this internet, the availability of internet has changed our day-to-day life, our academic life, even the research environment in technology. So I am not an expert in this field. I am basically a civil engineer. So I would not attempt to speak much on the details of the IoT and all these things. And already our esteemed experts, dignitaries in Professor like Professor Moitro, then Professor and all the Colonel Venkot, Dr. Desai, all the experts, they have already explained. Professor Dr. Nikhil Ranjan Banerjee explained the usefulness of IoT in our day-to-day life. I would like to point out, I would like to highlight one point here. Since being from the field of civil engineer, I do feel that the curriculum in the core engineering now should be modified, considering the application of this IoT and other digital platforms. Basically, the core sector engineering curriculum is basically based on our earlier analog technology or on that. Still, it is going on in that pattern. But I do think that we should take a major change in the system of curriculum in core sector, so that IoT and all these things should not be confined within some special subject, the teachers of digital special subject, digital areas. It should now be the application oriented, and application could be made in every sector of technology. I congratulate once again Bengal Institute of Technology for organizing this timely program. The teachers who will be participating in this program, they will be highly benefited, I do believe. And I have seen the number of experts who are in the list. They will be able to provide a good good outline of the different areas of IoT to the participants. And after attending this program, the participants will again be able to apply their knowledge to their students. So with this, I like to once again express my thanks to the organizers and and I hope this program will be highly successful. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. In this condition also you have attended the program. Now, I would like to request Dr. Mousumi Banerjee, HOD, Department of ECE, Bengal Institute of Technology, for giving vote of thanks. Over to you, madam.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, madam.
Good morning, honorable dignitaries, distinguished guests, respected principal sir, and dear participants. We are glad to have you in this AICTE IST sponsored 1-week online FDP on IoT application inauguration program. I, Dr. Mousumi Banerjee, on behalf of BIT EC department, feel immense pleasure to take this opportunity to offer vote of thanks to all of you. I would like to extend my heartiest gratitude to our honorable chief guest, Professor Dr. Shoikat Moitro, VC, Macau, West Bengal, and National Executive Council member, IST. Thank you, sir. The thoughts you have shared truly enlightened us and sure will inspire us in our future endeavors. I want to extend my generous thanks to the guest of honor, Dr. Pratap Singh Kakasaheb Desai, President IST. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. I want to extend my gratitude to Colonel B. Venkat, Director FDP, AICTE, for your valuable views. I extend my gratitude again to our guest, Dr. Nikhil Ranjan Banerjee, former VC, Bengal Engineering and Science University, Shibpur, and Chairman ISTE, West Bengal Chapter. Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. I would like to thank our guest, Dr. Josna Kumar Mondal, Professor, Department of CSE, Kollani University, for sharing with us some of the finest IoT practices. I would like to express my thanks to Professor Dr. Sudip Kumar Roy, Dean Academics, IIST Shibpur, and Member Section Managing Committee IST West Bengal Section for giving an excellent coverage. I want to extend my generous thanks to our beloved Principal Sir, Professor Dr. N.C. Ghosh, for your constant support and cooperation. And last but not least, I also extend my thanks to Dr. Jyoti Shekhar Banerjee of our department, ECE, Bengal Institute of Technology, coordinator of this AICTE IST sponsored refresher program, without whose effort this event would have been never possible. Lastly, I extend a warm welcome to all the participants of this program. I hope you will have a stimulating and productive workshop over the next 5 days. Thank you, everyone, once again. Thank you, Kuntala.
Thank you so much, madam, for your kind words. Thank you all for staying with us. Your presence and wise words helped magnify our cause in the best possible way. Thank you once again. So now we are concluding this session. We will meet again at 12 p.m. for next session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kuntala.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ma'am, close the meeting, ma'am.
Yes, I'm closing the session.